Hello my dear students. Today we can start with exercise 7.8. Okay. Before doing that exercise, you need to remember some formulas that you have already studied in class 11th. That is summation, sum of n terms, sum of squares of n terms. Okay, we will brush up 2-3 formulas. Okay. That is, you remember like this. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus etc. plus n. If n terms are there, this you can write like summation n. That means its answer is n into n plus 1 by 2. Okay. Similarly, if it is square terms, 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus etc. plus n square. You will write how summation n square. Sum of squares of n terms. That you remember n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Okay. Then if it is cube, 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus etc. plus n cube. You will write like summation n cube. It is n into n plus 1 by 2 the whole square. Okay. And if it is a GP, that probably less chance. These three are more important in this exercise. If it is A plus AR square plus etc. plus AR raised to n minus 1. If it is like this, it will be A into R raised to n minus 1 by R minus 1. So keeping this in mind, we can study 7.8 exercise. Fine. So exercise 7.8. The question in that exercise, second question, it is given integral 0 to 5 x plus 1 into dx. This we have to integrate as a limit of sum. For that, there is a formula. This is f of x, right? If it is f of x dx within the limit a to b, generally the formula it is limit h tends to 0, h into, we have f of a plus f of a plus h plus f of a plus 2h plus etc. plus f of a plus n minus 1 into h. Okay, like this we have to expand it. Then we have to simplify here. Okay, this question. Here the limit, in this case, the limit a is what? 0, b is what? 5, and f of x is given as x plus 1. Just apply the formula using this concept. Okay. So before solving this question, one more thing you have to know, NH is equal to B minus A. Keep in mind, NH is equal to B minus A. The limits, upper limit minus lower limit. So here, f of x is here what? X plus 1. We know f of A. F of A is what? 0. That is f of 0. Just apply 0 here, right? 0 in the place of x. That is 0 plus 1. Answer of f of a is what? 1. Similarly, find out f of a plus h. Bracket, okay. That is f of, here in the place of a what? 0. 0 is the lower limit. 0 plus h. That is what? F of h. F of h in the place of x you substitute h, that is h plus 1. Clear? Then next f of, we have a plus 2h. That is f of a is what? 0. 0 plus 2h. That is f of 2h. In the place of x, 2h plus 1. Finally, etc. f of a plus n minus 1 into h, last term, right? that is f of 0 plus n minus 1 into h. That is f of n minus 1 into h. Fully substitute. This full term you can substitute in the place of x, that is n minus 1 into h plus 1. So these are the terms we got to substitute in the formula. That is in the formula what? Limit h tends to 0, h into f of a plus h, f of a plus 2h, etc. f of a plus n minus 1h. These terms you can substitute the corresponding what we got the answers. Okay, now we can substitute it. So now you can apply the formula. What is the formula? Limit h tends to 0, h into first term f of a. F of a is what? 1 plus f of a plus h, h plus 1 plus 2h plus 1 plus etc. plus n minus 1 into h plus 1 as a single term. Okay. So these are the substituted form. Here look, 1, every term 1 is there. So we have n ones are there, right? That is limit h tends to 0, h. So 1 in n terms, that is n ones are there, right? Then remaining what all things are the h, 2h, 3h, like n minus 1h. That is h plus 2h plus 3h you can write plus etc. plus how many? n minus 1h. 1 we have already taken as n ones, right? Now this much. From each term h is common. Take h outside. So limit h tends to 0, h into n plus h taking outside. What you will get? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus etc. plus n minus 1. Right. So this summation formula we know. We studied the summation of n terms. Here there is n minus 1 term. So how it will be? N term sum is n into n plus 1 by 2. Right. So n minus 1 means in the place of n just to substitute n minus 1. N minus 1 plus 1 by 2. What you will get? Plus 1 minus 1, that is n into n minus 1 by 2 will be the formula. For n minus 1 terms, this is for n terms. In the place of n, substitute n minus 1. Okay, then substitute this formula here. Substituting that formula, what you will get? Limit h tends to 0, h into n is the plus h into n minus 1 by 2. Okay, this you can put in this bracket to identify, okay, each term. Then finally bracket like this. Now we need nh. We can make every term nh so that we can substitute 5. So taking h inside, limit h tends to 0, h taking inside, first term will become nh plus, there are 2h, substitute each h in each for each n. This h you can give to this n, so nh. This h you take inside, so nh minus h. This for this for this. Fine. By 2. Now what remains? Now you can apply the limit and put the values 5 in the place of nh. So the final step, limit h tends to, on applying limit, before that applying the limit, just apply that 5 here, 5 plus 5 into 5 minus h by 2 you can put here, right? Then now applying the limit h tends to 0, that means in the place of h you substitute 0. Now it is easy to simplify, right? 5 is there plus 25 by 2. 2 into 5, 10 plus 25 by 2. Answer is what? 35 by 2 square units. You can. This is an area, okay? So this is the answer. Clear? That summation formula you have to keep in mind. Then the basic formula, limit h tends to 0, h into f of a plus h, f of a plus 2h. According to f of x, derive these each term values according to the question. Then nh you have to take then in the formula substitute. Clear, I think. So this is limit, sum as a limit integration. So exercise 7.8, try to do more problems. Then see you soon. Bye.